Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Incredible. धरती है आकाश है गुरु रामदास है पृथ्वी है आकाश है गुरु रामदास है धरती है आकाश है गुरु रामदास है पृथ्वी है आकाश है गुरु रामदास है वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु वाहे. Good morning, everybody. We'll get started in just a moment. धरती है आकाश है गुरु रामदास है पृथ्वी है आकाश है गुरु रामदास है धरती है आकाश है गुरु रामदास है पृथ्वी है आकाश है गुरु रामदास है धरती है आकाश है. I wonder if you guys can hear me speak over the music. If you can hear me speak over the music, just curious, totally curious. You let me know. You can just put someone in the chat bar and say, yes, I can hear you speak over the music. Oh, cool. That's good. Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Thank you, guys. Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wonderful. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's there. Then we got that, and then we need our clock. All our technology is ready. Good morning. And welcome to Wake Up 2023, day 11. It's incredible. We're well into double digits here. And I have to say, whether this is day 1 for you or day 11 for you, congratulations on making it to the mat this morning for your sadhana practice. Sadhana, that very, very sacred and special word, that sacred pursuit, that sacred orientation toward the world, that we are in this world, we are part of what's happening here, engaged, and we're also connecting with the inner world, that second world. We are citizens of this outer world, and we are citizens of the inner world, and we have figured out that when we are good citizens of both of those worlds, things go really, really well for us. So sadhana is an opportunity for us to turn our gaze inward, to become centered each morning, and to have this orientation towards the world of being in the world, but not of it. This means naturally we're going to rub up against some of our old patterns, and we're going to break through those patterns. We're going to come up against our own resistance. We're going to break through that resistance. We're going to come up against old conditioning into the body, into the mind, and we're going to need to look at that conditioning and decide for ourselves, is that conditioning serving us? Is it truthful? Because if it's not truthful, it's got to go. And so sadhana practice helps us to create this very powerful ability to discern the true from the false. We're speaking here about rigorous honesty. Some people would say, oh, that must be one of those 12-step terms. Yes, and rigorous honesty is about the human experience and moving through this life most effectively, most authentically, and most connectedly as we possibly can. Very good. Today's class, a very powerful class. Before I explain what we're going to do today, I'd like to tune in with our mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Just so you can understand my process and understand what we're doing here together. I'm facilitating this process as the yoga teacher, but when I get onto this mat, I have to leave myself behind and what I've been trained to do and what I've been told to do. And my effort is this, to say to myself when I get on this mat, I am not myself. I am not a man. I am not a person. I am a teacher. And I have to leave that ego at the door. I highly recommend that we all make that same commitment to each other today, that when we get on this mat, we're not going to color what's taking place here with good or bad, right or wrong. No, we're going to see what's real for us and what shows up on the mat today. So we're putting aside our ego. When we do this mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, this is what helps us to connect into an energy of the sacred, that we're connecting into not just this understanding, this recognition of the divine in all things, but also this recognition of the teachers and the teachings that we have benefited from to even be sitting here right now and have this opportunity at a great day. So we're going to say Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times together. Rub the palms. Beautiful. Bring the thumbs against the chest. Allow the eyes to close. Take a deep inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply. Pause this breath. And exhale. Good morning, and again, congratulations on being here. Today's class is all about the navel center, this third energy center of the body, this place of strength. This is where we unlock our power. It is the third energy center that is associated with the way we show up in the world in terms of our work, our energy. What we put forth is associated with the third energy center. This is our place of personal will. And before we get into this yoga class today, the physical aspect of it, I wanted to speak a little bit quickly about personal will. On spiritual paths, on religious paths, through the human experience, we have spoken a lot, written a lot, and experienced a lot about this concept of the correct use of our will. What is the correct use of our personal will? How shall we show up in the world? Where shall we exert energy or decide not to exert energy? This is our flow of energy through the third energy center. How do we use our personal will? To be out of alignment with the greater intelligence around us, which is reflected through the heart center. The greater intelligence around us is reflected through the heart center. To be out of alignment with that means we are going to be out of alignment with personal will. What I mean by that is you essentially are aware when you're out of alignment with your own heart. If you're out of alignment with your own heart, it is incorrect use of personal will. This is how we can tell, in spiritual terms, we might say, am I in alignment with God's will for me? Am I in alignment with the Spirit for me? Well, we'll know that we're in alignment, whatever your language or your perspective is. We'll know that we're in alignment with God's will, Spirit's will, higher power's will, if we're in alignment with our own heart. And to be in alignment with our own heart gives us the opportunity for correct use of personal will. The way that we show up in the world will be in harmony. And that's what we're looking for. Please make a connection between physical work in the energy centers that we're talking about and the balance of these psychological and behavioral and spiritual concepts that we're laying out. So as we work the core today, as we work the navel point today, yes, of course, we're bringing strength, physical strength. We're building physical strength in the core and in the body. We're also unlocking these opportunities to connect more deeply with correct use of will. And we're also unlocking our energy. And this is the last piece I want to cover before we get into our physical practice. If you need energy, you feel low energy, the set we're going to do today is something that you could turn to time and time again. Really working that third energy center, the navel center, is going to unlock a lot of energy for the body. You will see. So as we go out into the day today, I want you to notice, wow, I feel perhaps more connected, upper body to lower body. When I'm literally walking through the world, somehow that I feel this great flow of energy. I feel like I can show up in a big way today. That kind of result is what we're looking for here. Now, this set is called the Advanced Abdominal Strengthening Kriya. We're going to take an action today, this Kriya series of exercises we're going to do to bring about this unlocking, this strengthening. We're going to come online full bore today. Going to take your full attention. I'm glad you're here. You're glad you're here, whether you know it yet or not, and let's do this together. Now, each exercise that we do today, I'm going to ask you to obey your body. You do not have to do these exercises to perfection to gain the benefit. So let's just begin right here just by warming up the spine a little bit, and then we'll get into the core. Rotate the torso around the waist and begin to breathe very deeply. In and out through the nose. I want to have this experience of understanding how to work with this machinery at a deeper level. I want to have energy available to me as I need it in my day. I want to show up in the world in a way that's harmonious with my heart. When I show up in the world in a way that's harmonious with my heart, I know that I'm aligned with a power greater than myself. I know that I'm aligned with the intelligence that's around me. If I live in a way that's out of alignment with my heart, I'm going to feel it on some level, even if it's not conscious. On the body level, the body always knows when you're in alignment and when you're not. I'll give you a hint. If you're stuck in addiction of any form, in that way, you're out of alignment, and you will know. That's for all those people out there that are thinking thoughts like, God, I wonder if I should put this behavior down. I wonder if this is still serving me. Whether that's, cannabis or alcohol or whatever the thing is it serving me? If you start thinking like that, the answer is time to change. Switch directions. Did I already switch directions? Can't remember. If you didn't switch directions, switch directions. There we go. Okay, inhale to center now. And exhale. All right, now let's do this here. We got the clock going. Okay, we're going to begin today now with alternate leg lifts. So we'll lay down. Whoops, hang on a moment. Technical weirdness. Let's get that going. Okay, here we go. Now the legs are straight and the palms are face down. And you're going to inhale one leg straight up to 90 degrees. Notice that the toe points to the ceiling, and then exhale, lower that down. Inhale up the other leg, 90 degrees. Exhale down. If you need extra support, bring the hands underneath the hips for that added support. It's inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Let's do this now. Here we go. We're just beginning to warm up this third energy center, the navel center. And we like to build what is called navel intelligence, using the navel wisely, unlocking our power, unlocking our presence, connecting with something that's greater, and aligning our will with that something that is greater. We can feel it through the heart. We can feel it through the heart. Remember to keep pressing the lower spine down so there's this integrity through the spine, and you're really using the core. Of course, to lift the legs in this way, you'll be using hip flexors, you'll be using abdominal muscles, and you'll be really working. You're also moving a lot of energy. Enlivening this energy right there at the third chakra. Very good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, inhale both legs up to 90 degrees. Hold the breath. Press the spine down. Lift the root lock, the pelvic floor. Lift the belly in and up. And then very gently exhaling down. Good. Turn the palms face up for a couple breaths. Good, and already you can begin to feel the work in the form of heat or the effort that you've done. You can feel it in the third chakra area, navel center. Okay, now we're going to do something called a cross crawl. So this is my left leg here. I'll bring the right arm up and the left knee, just like that. Now I'll take the right leg up off the ground just a few inches, and I'll switch, just like that. It's opposite arm and opposite leg. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. There you go. Do your best. Dig deep. Use the breath to power the movement. Remember to keep the lower spine pressing down. Thirty seconds to go. Inhale, arms up and legs out. And exhale. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Inhale deep. Exhale fully. Inhale deep. And exhale fully. Beautiful. Draw the knees into the chest. And just roll from side to side, hip to hip. Good. And roll up to a seated position. Beautiful. Okay, so far so good. Already you can feel that tremendous, at least I feel this tremendous release of energy, and there's an awakening and an enlivening going on. Let's continue. Okay. I want you to see this hand position right here. Thumbs are touching. I'm going to lay those hands down just like that onto the mat here. Thumbs are touching. And I'm going to come up into downward facing dog. With the thumbs together, just like that. We're going to stay here for 3 minutes. Simply breathing long and deep. Simply breathing long and deep. Curl the toes. Inhale. Now, exhale back. Downward facing dog. Here, let me fix my stuff. So come into downward dog. You're on the clock already. There we go. Good. Okay. My hoodie getting in the way here. Okay. You're on the clock already. Downward dog. Long, deep breath. In and out through the nose. If at any point you need to lower the knees and rest, please do. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect to benefit from these postures and this whole process. Just long and deep breath. See if you can relax any of the muscles that you don't need to be in this posture. For example, the muscle of your negative mind. Let's let go of that altogether. How about, I got this. I showed up today. It's a victory. This is amazing. I'm strengthening myself from the inside out. I'm aligning with my third and fourth energy centers. Everything is great. Just 45 seconds left. Soften your face, relax your neck, relax your jaw. Just 15 seconds to go. Take a deep inhale. And very slowly, just bend the knees and lower them down to the ground and exhale. Very good. Come down onto the belly. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to come into Cobra. I want to give you a couple choices here. So we want to keep our whole pelvic bowl, our whole pelvis on the floor. So if you can come up to here, that's about where I can come up to right this moment and keep my pelvis on the floor. I could decide just to come into a baby cobra, just to lift to here, which feels wonderful. And I feel like I'm really working the core at the backside of my body. Let's not forget that part. So that's good. Or you can place the forearms down with the elbows underneath the shoulders for Sphinx pose. Just make sure to keep the heart lifted, keep the chin in, and continue to draw the elbows towards the body so the heart opens even more. Wherever you choose to be today, it's perfect. And let's begin. Long, deep breath. The pelvic bone presses against the ground here. We're strengthening the entire backside of the body. The legs are strong, pressing down through the feet, lifting the heart, opening the heart, breathing deep. You can decide to stay here in Sphinx pose. You can be in Cobra, whatever's appropriate for you today. Long and deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Turn your head to one side. Palms face up. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Deepest inhale. And fullest exhale. Press yourself back. And please come laying on the spine. Okay. Knees are going to come up like this. Feet are flat on the ground. Excuse me. So bring the hands behind the head and just cup the head like a basket. Now, we're not using the arms to pull. We're just using the hands to cup the head and to support the head. But all the work comes from the navel center. So we're going to inhale fully down. And we're going to crunch up for 6 seconds as we exhale. Here we go. Come to wherever you can come. Inhale back slowly, 6 seconds. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Crunch. Feel it. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. 3 more. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. And inhale back. Relax. Palms face up. Stretch the legs out. A few deep breaths. Okay. Okay. Okay, now, from here, we're going to do something called stretch pose. I'm going to call this the mighty stretch pose. This is a mighty posture, very challenging. We're going to be here a full 2 minutes, and most people will not be able to do this for 2 full minutes. So what we need to do is we need to listen to the body and rest and modify as we go. So for example, here's the full posture. Palms face each other, shoulders off the ground, legs 6 inches off the ground, breath of fire. Now, as you go, you might feel that your lower spine is arching off the ground. So lower 1 foot to the ground. Or switch. Okay? You might find that your neck feels like it's straining a little bit. So take a hand back and support your head, or both hands. like that. If you need to rest completely, you can rest. Maybe you stay with the breath of fire though. On every exhale, the belly draws in. On the inhale, the belly releases. Okay? 2 minutes. Come into it, come out of it, modify as you need to. Don't strain. Just do the best that you can. Trust me, you'll get full benefit if you just show up to the best of your ability. Okay, here we go. We are on the clock. Remember, if you're pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, just do a long, deep breath instead of breath of fire. One minute to go. Just do the best you can. Inhale deeply. Hold and squeeze. And exhale, relax. Whew. Good job. The mighty stretch pose. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Very good. Very good. Making our way through it. Making our way through it. You guys are doing great. Okay, now palms face down once again. You can bring the hands again underneath for added support. And this time we're going to do just leg thrusts back and forth. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Here we go. Remember to press the lower spine towards the ground. The legs are straight out and straight back like pistoning. Last 20 seconds. Inhale, legs out. And exhale, relax. Palms face up. Long, deep breaths. Let it integrate. Tremendous energy we're activating here at the third energy center. Bring the knees to the chest, give them a little squeeze, side to side, and roll up for a moment. I'd like to give you a little bit of a rest as I tell you a quick story. Very powerful. Are you loving it? It's a love-hate relationship when we work with the core. It could be a love-love relationship, the more we do this. You must understand, so much of our dormant potential is here, and we're unlocking and unleashing this energy right now. And naturally, we're going to come up against our resistance. My wife, Kia, tells a great story about her being disconnected, dissociated. And she came into Kundalini yoga class, and she did a kriya like this. And as she was laying there, after she had done the work, she found herself. She found herself. Maybe for the first time in her life. And it was like, oh, there I am. Where have I been? And it was like this great, great awakening. And it changed her life forever. If you know Kia, you know that she became, in my opinion, one of the great teachers in the world to help people to have that very same experience, that very same, here I am. That's what I've been looking for. So that's what we're looking for when we talk about aligning with our heart, unlocking the power that exists here, and then aligning that and aligning our will with heart. So let's keep going. Here we go. Okay, come onto the belly. We're going to come into bow pose here. Okay, very good. Bend the knees. Now, for some people, they will not be able to reach their ankles. That's okay if that's you. So you might be here, and just try to lift your heart a little bit and stay right there. And that's okay. If you have straps and you can put them around your legs, that's okay too. That's another modification. If you can reach the ankles, press the pelvic bone into the floor and just press the shins back and the arms forward, and lift your knees up off the ground and lift your chest and begin to breathe long and deep. Just like that. Stay right there, steady flow of breath, steady, long, slow, deep breath all the way through, okay? If you need to lower the knees at any point, you can just still hang in there. Keep the heart lifted and keep that long, deep breath going. If at any point you feel like you need a rest, you take a rest just like that. And just do the best that you can. Stay here in this long, deep breath. Take a deep inhale, lift. And exhale, relax the posture. Have the palms down, face up by your sides. And turn your head to one side and lay, just breathing long and deep. Turn your head the other way. Long, deep breath. Very good. Now press back to child's pose. Reach the arms forward and reach the hips back. Lower the head to the ground. And just breathe long and deep. Conscious breath. Inhale, come on up. And exhale. Very good. Okay, we have two more things that we need to do, and then we're going to lay out in a deep relaxation. Even before we get there, I need to emphasize for you how important it will be for you to relax at the end and take the time. Give yourself this gift. It's very important to the integration of the work that we're doing. Okay, so we're going to come up now. DJ, you can adjust the camera a little bit. Come up onto our knees, just like I am here. I like to curl the toes, just like that. And what we're going to do is come into camel pose, which is this heart-opening posture. The way I'd like to get into it is to try to keep your hips over the knees the whole time. So we're not going back and we're not going too far forward. The hips are right over the knees. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my chest. Oops, got a little cramp. Okay, to open up the chest, I'm drawing first of all, I'm just drawing the shoulder blades together. So already there's an opening there. Just going to I'm going to lift the heart up to the sky. I'm not even worried about going back in a back bend. I'm just interested in this lift up. Now keep noticing that my chin is in a bit, so my head's not falling back. I feel a stretch through my abdomen, a stretch through my belly. My hips are over my knees, and I feel an openness through the chest. So that's good. This might be enough. This might be all you need today. Just this open and this lift. If you'd like to try, you could take the hands back for the heels, and you can grab the heels, and you can open up just a little bit more. Again, keeping the hips over the knees and opening the chest to the sky. And all we want to do here, you can keep the chin in, or if you feel open and safe and comfortable, you can let the head go back, but only if there's no pain whatsoever. And begin to breathe long and deep. The heart keeps pressing up toward the sky. So I'm not falling into the lower spine, but I'm lifting up. Deep inhale. Draw the chin in, bring the head up, and then release the heels. If you're there, bring the hands to the lower spine, tops of the feet flat, and sit back onto the heels. Whoo. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Now we're going to lower into baby's pose for just 1 minute. That's the hands by the sides of the body and the head coming all the way down. Long and deep breath. Inhale, come on up, and please make your way onto your back for a relaxation Shavasana. Turn the palms face up. Allow the full weight of the body to sink into the earth beneath you. All effort now ceases. Release all physical and mental efforts. Let go completely. Completely release. Go deeper and deeper and deeper into letting go, into surrender. Let's take a deep inhale together. And a full exhale. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And rotate the wrists and the ankles. Let's rub the palms together and the soles of the feet together. And let's inhale to stretch the full length of the body. Exhale, knees come to the chest. And when you feel ready, rolling up to a seated posture. Please turn the palms face up. Thumb and forefinger together. Close the eyes and meditate on your breath and your presence and the effects on the practice of this practice today. Stay very still and be in this place of pure presence, pure awareness. It's a thoughtless state, just pure awareness here. And let us take a deep inhale together. And a full exhale. Come with the palms together at the heart center. Completing our class this morning, day 11. Completing our class, our sadhana this morning, with a long sat and a short nam. Inhale to begin. Sat Nam. Great Spirit, put us in the places you want us to be, with the people you want us to be with, doing the things you want us to do. Thank you for the joys and challenges of our lives. Amen. Sat Nam and Namaste. Really good job, everybody. Wonderful, wonderful effort today. So we get to know ourselves a little better. So to really understand how important this energy center is, I'll just give you two sides of the coin. One side of the coin is this: I have the ability to laugh at myself. I have the ability to walk through life lightly. The other side of the coin is I'm ashamed of myself and I don't belong here. How profound a difference to live on one side of that coin of life or the other. How important it is that we work with, that we understand and we work with this machinery to bring ourselves into balance and into harmony, to connect with our heart, to exercise the correct use of our personal will, aligning that with the infinite intelligence that's all around us, and moving through life with ease and grace. I wish that for you. I wish that for me every day. And we make efforts towards that every time we get on the mat. I'm really deeply moved by the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you that come every day. You have to understand, when I look at the screen and I see 400 people in the room, I'm envisioning a circle of 400 people and how deeply meaningful that is for all of us. So thank you for coming. This was day 11 of Wake Up 2023. I want to drop a seed in your mind. You may be thinking, I wish I had access to these practices. I wish I could do this throughout the whole year. I wish there was some way to what are we going to do to continue this throughout, the next 11 months? Well, I just want you to know you're going to have an opportunity. And we'll talk about that opportunity in a few weeks from now. But just know, if you missed something, or you want to revisit something, or you want to have practices accessible to you like this for the whole year, you're going to have an opportunity to do that. So don't worry about that. In the meantime, just get on the mat each day and continue your momentum. For anybody who may need a little support in their recovery from any addiction, please come and check out our Recovery 2.0 meetings. They are every day. There are many times a day. We have women's meetings, men's meetings. We have Spanish-speaking meetings, French-speaking meetings, codependency meetings, speaker meetings, big book meetings. We have Recovery 2.0 book meetings, all of it. You can find our meetings at r20.com/meetings. Please pass that on to anybody you think needs a little extra support today. One final thing. Listen to this. Listen to this. On the 24th of January, we are releasing the first episode of our new podcast. It's called In the Circle. And we want you to come. We want you to download, and we want you to subscribe to that podcast on the first day it comes out. And if everybody does that, we're going to rise up the rankings and we're going to be able to reach even more people with this message. In the Circle podcast is all about people around the world asking questions and me having an opportunity to explore those questions with them, all about health and wellness, recovery from any addiction, spirituality, relationships, food, on and on. So we've got this beautiful, beautiful opportunity. And I just want you to know about it. In the Circle, we'll send you an email and hopefully you'll subscribe and download on that first day. Thank you for being willing to hear me in these promotional aspects of our program each day, because obviously my life's work is to try to reach people who need some help in this way. And this is the way we've decided to do it. So I'm grateful to you for your willingness to hear all this. Of course, the emphasis is on getting onto the mat every morning. Tomorrow is going to be day 12. 12 is a significant number in recovery. 12 is a significant number, period. A number of 3. 1 + 2 = 3. It's a trinity. Tomorrow will be a very special class. I highly recommend you attend and that you bring people to this class. We're going to go some places tomorrow that we haven't been yet. Much love to you. Have an incredible, incredible day. Drink some water, eat some good food, love on each other, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.